Welcome back to the David Pakman Show.
You can support the David Pakman Show free, but when you shop at Amazon.com, Lewis, you use the black banner at davidpakman.com. I actually got a really nice email a few days ago from someone who just bought a new house and decided to do the entire outfitting of all appliance and electronics in that house through our Amazon link, really going out of his way to support the David Pakman Show with money he was going to spend anyway. So really a big, easy thing to do.
Yeah. Yep. Anything else?
Okay. You can also, of course, become a David Pakman Show member. The membership program is made possible in part by liberalbias.com. Lewis, you know better than anybody that liberal bias is everywhere. You can find it in polls, statistics, facts of all kinds. You have to be sure to know about all the ways that facts are actually just liberal bias. Go to liberalbias.com. Michael Jones. Michael Jones is our new member of the day. It's great to say hi to Michael Jones. It's great to hear that North Korean techno music, which I have not heard now for a couple weeks almost.
It's been too long.
It has been too long. I got an email from someone saying Stephen Colbert is now using something that sounds surprisingly close to our North Korean techno music on his show. I haven't seen the segment, though.
So he's copying us?
I wouldn't say that.
Colbert's copying us?
I don't think so. It must be some kind of coincidence.
We'll see.
But I do want to say a very special thank you to Michael Jones, a David Pakman Show member, davidpakman.com/membership. Let's talk about Mitt Romney's fantastic voyage through Europe, Israel, and gaffe after gaffe that he made. Let's start with step number one. Mitt Romney aide Rick Gorka said to reporters when they tried to ask Mitt Romney questions, "Kiss my ass, this is a holy site." Now, you would think that maybe they would be better off actually asking Mitt Romney questions during the planned question time rather than just yelling them out. Well, that's the problem. Mitt Romney brought all of these, brought this press pool along with him on this fantastic European trip, and the guy won't answer questions. So the reporters have no chance. They're trying to report, right? I mean, they're reporters after all. They start yelling questions out, and this Gorka guy, Rick Gorka, says, "Kiss my ass, this is a holy site." Let's look at the video, Lewis, and listen to the audio of this.
Governor Romney! Governor Romney, do you have a statement for the Palestinians?
What about your gas?
Governor Romney, do you feel that your gas have overshadowed your foreign trip?
Site for the Polish people. Show some respect. Show some respect.
We haven't had another chance to ask him questions.
This is a holy site for the Polish people. Show some respect.
All right. That's a legitimate question. Are your gaffes overshadowing this entire trip? I would argue the answer is yes. So anyway,
I mean, the whole thing is a circus.
The whole thing is a circus. And Rick Gorka eventually apologizing and saying, you know, I'm sorry. He called the two of the reporters that he yelled at and apologized to them.
Apparently, it's respectful to tell people to kiss your ass at a holy site.
Yeah, at a holy site, the main thing really is to ask for ass kissing from reporters who you've invited on the tour.
Yeah.
It's kind of standard.
It's a brilliant show of respect.
Mother Teresa used to do it all the time. She would ask the press corps all the time to kiss her ass.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just, it was regular. It was a regular thing.
Commonplace.
Why not?
Yeah.
Lewis, you do it when you travel, don't you?
Of course.
Lewis, instead of tipping, when he does curbside check-in at the airport, instead of tipping, he says, "Kiss my ass, I'm going to a holy site."
Yeah.
Honestly, it's understandable that the Mitt Romney team is going to be blowing fuses because Mitt Romney imploded when he went to Europe. I mean, it's so embarrassing. And I know that it probably won't move the polls much in the U.S. because people are completely locked into this, Obama's the devil mentality. But you should really be concerned about this Romney implosion, this embarrassing implosion in Europe. And Romney was showing up at places in Poland and getting greeted by Obama supporters, yelling Obama's name. Actually, there were even more. Then there were Ron Paul supporters. And, you know, I find Ron Paul supporters incredibly annoying when it comes to no matter what we're posting about on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, the response is about how I don't understand how Ron Paul has the delegates.
Yeah.
Putting that aside, I love the fact that they're bothering Mitt Romney when he goes to Europe. It's fantastic.
They're finally serving a purpose.
And is Rick Gorka the best staffer that Romney could get with all that money? That's kind of pathetic.
I guess so. I mean, you can buy elections with money, but you can't buy good staffers.
Can't buy a good press secretary, I guess.
Huh.
You can certainly buy an election, though.